Okay, we're back. I'm Eric Wong. Okay, we're back. I'm Eric Wong from NBC Day One. I'm here with
Katie from Living Connected.
that's Katie from Living Connected, seeing around the world or heard around the world.
Yeah, amazing.
So, on this for this topic, we've talked at times like okay. So I'll start with me. I really believe in choice. And I think this is where I'm always trying to be, is in choice, or at least know where my choices are before I go off the rails. Because I can see when I go off the rails. The moment I just say, that's it. I'm just going to go this direction. I've now lost my mind, and I'm going to start increasing the volume of my voice and making demands. And in your case, you know what your family is like. Whether it's your father or someone else. You just know.
I just know.
And at the same time, you're still hoping for warmth and kindness and understanding. Even if you disagree terribly.
100%.
Just to still have warmth.
Yeah.
And what's painful is all the time is that there's no warmth, or you don't perceive the warmth. You know there's love. You know without question there's love. But but you don't perceive there isn't, I don't know, whatever word you want. You just have a need for warmth and kindness with your family.
Yeah. And it's interesting because during the podcast, it was always this need to be heard and seen and understood. And now, it's those two things.
Warmth and kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Forget about the rest.
Right.
For now. Because
right.
I can disagree. It's just the warmth and kindness would just be so nice.
Warmth and kindness would be so nice.
Yeah. And taking them in the little bits that they've been. You know how they say you have like 5 positives to however many negatives, like, if you have this many. That's what I feel like the warmth and kindness isn't enough to counteract like all of the things that happened.
Right. Right. There's just too much. It's just too much weighted the other way.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's hard to believe to have hope that I will get that. And family is family. We all have this idea of what family is. What is family? What's this perfect family? And my thought of this family is that there's kindness and warmth and that we hear each other. None of this fighting bullshit and arguing and like not hearing one another. Getting along, being able to stay in the same space for a long period of time and not end up someone, hurt. So, yeah, I have this craving, yes, to be seen and heard, but, my mom's dead now. Like, you're not going to get that from her.
Right, but you can have memories of warmth and kindness that you remember.
Yes, and hold on to those special moments. And now, my dad's still alive, how do you find that warmth and kindness in his many years that he's left on this world? So, yeah, like, I crave to have that kindness now. Mm-hmm. And even if we disagree, I'd rather have the warmth and kindness. It's just there's too much turmoil and toxicity that it's, like, it pulls away from, like, having hope that that'll happen.
So if you could say anything to your dad with regard to this particular need, what would you say?
I would say, Dad, all I would love is to just get along. And I love you. And if we could just have a really sweet, kind moment together and not fight, I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, you would really love that. Can I be dad for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I hear that you want some warmth and kindness and just a sense of love in our interactions all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What does that look like to you? What would that be in positive, doable language?
The first word that popped in my mind was patience.
Patience. So what does patience look like?
Patience looks like the pause.
Pause. So you're suggesting I could pause before I say anything. Is that right?
Yeah. Because oftentimes that pattern is a reaction or an accusatory tone that makes it feel not warmth and kindness.
So
the patience would be the pause to thinking your intention for
So you're asking I should pause. I should pause for what, 10 seconds?
5.
5 seconds. Just pause for 5 seconds. Okay, pause for 5 seconds. What else could I do? What else could I do?
It's so hard. What else could you check tone? Like, what do you do?
So you're suggesting I could maybe
That's where
keep
the
a
warmth.
warmer tone?
Yeah.
So keep the edge out of my voice is what you'd say. Something like that.
You know, the way that you responded when I came home one night to the other night, very different.
Very different. And you really loved, how would you just, so one time it was more edgy and more confrontative, more combative.
Yeah.
And then the other time it was more, you felt more warmth, more care, more concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like truly coming from a place of the heart of like, how are you actually?
Right. So really, really coming from my core feeling.
Yeah.
So pause to demonstrate patience. Pause to demonstrate warmth, tone. Right. Anything else?
A hug.
You'd love a hug. You'd love a hug. So each time you like a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like a hug each time. Oh, it's a good length hug for daughter and dad. 27 seconds?
If you want to count it.
I mean, we could do a range.
Oh, 10 seconds, whatever.
Okay, the science says 25.
Oh.
Or 20.
Okay, 20.
20.
That's fair.
Okay, 20.
Okay.
We'll shoot for 20, 22 seconds.
Okay.
What else?
If I were sitting in front of him, what else? I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Off the top of my head.
Okay.
Those seem like pretty. I mean, 3 is probably good. Otherwise, you might overload somebody.
Right. So pause.
Pause. Pace.
5 seconds.
Tones, yeah.
More warmth in the
Some
tone. And a 20-second hug.
Hug for care.
For care. Okay. So, okay. So I think we should do a role play in the other direction. So we're going to pause the video and we're going to go back. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.